All right, so thank you very much for being here. It's always a pleasure to connect with you and share this life-changing opportunity. You see, opportunity to change your financial story is always available. It depends on where you choose to look. There is nobody stopping you from your destiny except yourself. You are the one that can stop yourself from achieving your target. And it is your thinking that can limit you or, lift you up. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm just like you. No big deal about me. I'm Coach Namdi, and I teach people how to trade. Understand that, all right? As I go through this presentation, I teach people how to trade. And so for many years, that was what I was doing. I refused to be part of platforms that, promise returns on capital because many of them are telling lies, all right? So I've lost money in many platforms because we're trying to figure out exactly the platforms that we could trust. And it came out to be that many of them were not trustworthy, all right? Many of them were not doing what they said they were doing. And so over time, trading by yourself, was a safest option. However, what we're going to discuss tonight caught my attention, and I decided that this is worth sharing. It's an empowerment program. It's a life-changing opportunity. As I go through this presentation, understand that there is more to things than you see on the surface. Now, if you're like me, you've also lost in the past, and you felt the pain of, a website going down on you. You felt the pain of losing your capital. But do not despair. We're about to show you something that's going to recover you from all those losses and put a smile on your face. So, question I want to ask you is, are you happy with your bank? Because we're about to introduce you to a bank that's going to put money in your pocket. So, one question that is important for us to clarify is, can one make some money from crypto? Is it possible that in the crypto space you can make money? Somebody took one of my videos and plugged it to AI, and the AI said, oh, you cannot make 10% to 17% monthly, all right, consistently. And so, sometimes when you talk about AI, you need to know that AI rides on what it thinks people think, all right? For example, when Bitcoin just started, if AI were available then and you ask AI, should I invest in Bitcoin? What do you think AI would tell you? Back then when BTC just was less than $1, if you ask AI at that time, should I invest in BTC? It's going to tell you it's high risk. It's going to warn you that you're taking a blind risk. It's going to tell you that people are trying to lure people into it and all of that. So be careful the interpretation you pick from AI, okay? Understand the basics that, forms the discussion we're going to share with you tonight. So this is a slide trying to show you if a person bought Ethereum when it was $300. Remember, Ethereum was once less than $1. And I'm not going down to that less than $1 price. Just keep it basic. Most people heard about Ethereum when it was $300. If you had put $5,000 into Ethereum and held it for a couple of years, your $5,000 would have transformed to $74,700 within a space of about 823 days. Exactly. So $5,000 can transform to $74,700 with a little bit of patience. That's what this slide is trying to tell you. So people make money from crypto. I had to add these slides because a lot of people are, quickly jump into conclusions saying, oh, it's not possible. Hey, it's possible. Lives have been changed. If you're new to crypto, understand that what you don't know, you don't know. You need to now learn and ask people who know to guide you. Welcome to Aurum. This is an amazing opportunity, a life-changing one that I am super proud to present to you. When you get into Aurum, and we're going to tell you more details about Aurum in a moment. When you get into Aurum, you're going to have interface like this, okay? From the web page, you're going to be able to see your trades. One thing you're going to find out is that the trade results for each day is different. This account has about $8,000, and the trade result for each day is different. You're going to be able to see your dashboard results, okay? And that's one of the good things about this opportunity. Every day is a different result, which means the results are based on market conditions. The results are not based on fixed return on interest, right? No, This is not ROI. This is ROC, return on capital. Okay? And because the actions is about trading, you're making money from actual trading. So remember the chart I told you earlier. You bought at a low price, and when the price goes up, you sell at a higher price. That is how profit is made. That is how all of the profits you're seeing here is made. So this is not a Ponzi scheme. And somebody could ask, is this interest? No, it's not interest. It is return from trading, buy low, sell high. Take the difference in price as your profit. Your capital determines how much of the profit you make. Okay. And you can see people withdraw, back to back from the website and the platform. And here is a $10,000 account trading. And you can see again, different days, different results. So please take note. If a platform is telling you it will give you a fixed percentage daily, it's a 99.99% chance it's a scam. All right. Okay. So here's another trading account, about $44,000. Look at this account. It's making over 200 on some days, $276 on some days. Then it makes $157 on some days, then $234. So you're going to be seeing results. This is output from trading. And we're just trying to help you understand that every day is a different result. And when you see a day that the result is relatively lower, like here, it simply means, okay, maybe there were like 5 trades and the 1 or 2 did not hit their target and ended up in a moderate loss. Okay. But we always come out profitable every single day. We have solid reviews. Trustpilot. If you go to trustpilot.com and search Aurum Foundation, you'll see that Aurum has a 4.5-star review. People are saying good things about Aurum Foundation. All right. People are overwhelmingly having a great experience with the company. And that's the company we're here to talk about, Aurum. Remember, I asked you a question. Are you happy with your bank? Most people are not happy with their bank. They get nothing from their bank. Instead, the banks keep deducting charges. People are frustrated. How can you become a part of a bank that will bless you? And that's what we're here to talk about tonight. Listen to this video.
Aurum Neobank is a next-generation financial ecosystem with a fully integrated cycle. Top up your balance, earn through the trading bot, spend with your card, and restart the loop. Choose from 4 card tiers: Nova, Imperium, World Elite, and Infinity. Each unlocks access to cryptocurrency payments, low fees, and premium rewards. No verification required. Minimal fees. Physical card included. Higher transaction limits. Take control of your finances and grow your wealth with Aurum Neobank.
All right, so that is a little overview of Aurum Neobank. It's about growing your wealth. It's about increasing your worth. It's about increasing how much money your family makes. Aurum is about the family. Aurum is about your family. All right. It is a decentralized fintech company. It is built on the blockchain. It's innovative. Fintech companies are innovative, and it changes the way you deal with digital assets. Aurum transforms your results. If you've never made money trading before, Aurum will make you a profitable person when it comes to trading on the blockchain. That is who Aurum is. Aurum will put money in your pocket, not take money out of it. We are Aurum Foundation, and our application is called Aurum Neobank. We don't just earn, we empower. We want to empower families, and that's why you are here. We want to empower you and your family and everybody around you so that you'll be able to smile. Most people can't remember how to smile because of bills. Oh, the car is spoiled. I have to replace it. Oh, there's damage here, there's damage there. There's a phone call requesting for funds, left, right, center. Most people are under pressure, wailing under pressure. Aurum will lift you away from that pressure. It will take the load off your back. It will help you smile again. You will be able to smile to your spouse. And that is why we tell people, open an Aurum account and also one for your spouse, so that the family gets a double portion of the blessings that come from Aurum. Well, AI is taking over the world. AI is something that helps companies improve productivity. AI will also help you improve your trading results and your financial results. It's in your pocket. Many applications of AI are right there in your phone. So we have gone past the era of saying, will AI work? Is it real? AI is changing the landscape. So tonight, we're going to talk about a couple of tools and technologies in our ecosystem. So remember, Aurum is a fintech company built on the blockchain, innovative, and it is an ecosystem, which means there are different tools in Aurum that can create results for you. Different tools that can create results for you, right? And these are just a few of them on this slide. We're going to talk about one or two as we go along. But first, we need to talk about who our CEO is. Brian Benson, B-R-Y-A-N Benson. Well, Brian Benson has 27 years of experience on blockchain. He is a finance expert on the blockchain. And he is somebody so passionate about creating solutions where the DeFi world on the blockchain merges with the centralized world in the banks. And that is where Aurum Neobank comes in. An environment where crypto and fiat currency mix and create financial transformation for people. That is his area of specialization. That has been his passion for many years. Now, the question is he a real person? There are people that will almost swear that Brian Benson is not real. All right. They will almost swear. But you know what? Brian Benson was a former director of Binance. He was in charge of the Latin America operations of Binance. Okay. And for years, he worked with Binance, created results, created innovations in Binance before moving on to other activities, driving his passion towards bringing a mixture, a centralized way, where fiat currency and cryptocurrency meet and mix for the easy use of humans. Right, so that's the person. Well, people will always want to investigate. So if you want to investigate, just go type Brian Benson Binance. Of course, there will be many Brian Bensons, but just type Brian Benson Binance, and you're going to see his picture when he was younger, his picture when he was older, his picture when he worked at Kima, his picture in different interviews. All right, he's a real person. That's what you need to know, and he's transforming lives. Ladies and gentlemen, he is somebody that will bring money into your pocket. He's somebody that will bring money into your pocket. And so for people that keep doubting, because you're the one that's going to stop yourself from receiving your financial destiny. Only you. There is nobody else that will stop you from receiving your financial destiny. It is you and your thinking. So maybe you're listening to the presentation and you're still saying Brian Benson is not real because of your past experiences where many CEOs were not real. Well, guess what? Forbes Finance Council invited Brian Benson to be a member of their council. The Forbes Finance Council is not a council that you can go, push buttons for them to get you in. It's an invite-only council. So Brian is an advisor, makes input at that council. So if he's not a top finance expert, if he's not a blockchain expert, he would not be that invited. In fact, Brian Benson is a celebrity when it comes to blockchain experience. That is who we have as our CEO. So as you listen to my presentation for the rest of the hour, I need you to ask yourself this question. When the voice of doubt comes in your head, ask yourself, the platforms you lost money, did you have somebody who was a Forbes Finance Council member? Did you have somebody who was a former director of Binance? Did you have somebody who has a career, a proven career that you can confirm that, he's been working on solutions where fiat currency and crypto can mix together for ease of use? That is who we have as our CEO. He's a technocrat. He's a real person, somebody who wants to make impact simple and down to earth. That is who we have as Brian Benson. My presentations always emphasize his uniqueness. That is the person that made me pay attention to Aurum, because I was also doubting every platform, until I saw Brian Benson and like, oh my God, if this is real, then I want to be part of the experience. So if you're like me, you're going to tell yourself, I'll be part of whatever Brian Benson is doing and be a testimony. So there was an event in that was in Singapore. Yeah. That event attracted lots of persons. People were willing to pay $1,000 to get in. Brian Benson was there and he gave his speech. His speech is on the Token 2049 YouTube handle. This is third-party credibility, all right? In case you're wondering if Brian Benson is real or if he's that kind of top-notch quality person, Token 2049 has a YouTube handle. Go there, search for this video. You watch and see our CEO right there live on stage. So this is Brian Benson. All right, so enough said about Brian Benson, but we really have to emphasize the fact that the person running point on a platform determines this, the confidence you can have on the platform. A professional, an eminent resource person on blockchain is in charge of a platform. Somebody who understands how blockchain moves. So it gives us a lot of confidence. We don't really panic because we're confident. We're sure that whatever we're doing with Aurum is a blessing. So Aurum is globally recognized. So many platforms have written about Aurum. All right, so it's a known global brand, and over the next few years, you're going to be finding out that lots of persons will start trooping into Aurum. Why? Because Aurum is the first platform to crack the code on AI finance. All right, the same way Binance cracked the code on exchanges. Remember, if you go to AI and type anything, you will get anything that people are thinking about that solution. All right. I told you, when BTC was launched the first time, when wallets were not even easy to create, if they were ChatGPT then, if you ask ChatGPT, should I put in some money in BTC? It's going to warn you. It's going to warn you. It's going to say, hey, this is highly risky. The owner is unknown. If you put money there, you're likely to get it lost. All right. That is the way the blockchain is. That is how any new technology, sounds when it comes up. So be careful what you check on AI and properly educate yourself on the fundamentals. So this is more write-up about Aurum, emotionless finance, AI finance, emotionless finance. So we're in business. We have something real here, ladies and gentlemen, and it's all about helping you make money while you sleep. Because if you don't make money while you sleep, you're likely to work until you die. Would you like to be looking for a job at the age of 75? Would you like to be typing your CV, desperately looking for a job? I mean, what kind of job will you do at that age? I mean, that is a time for you to enjoy the fruit of your years of labor. And so at this point, I like to talk about risk. When it comes to trading platforms, online platforms, a lot of people get very emotional. They get so emotional. Oh, I don't like taking risk. Now, let us put this in perspective. Getting on a flight to go from one country to another and getting into Aurum with $5,000, $10,000, which is riskier? If something goes wrong, which is riskier? So you see, when people say, I'm risk averse, I don't like taking risk, but you get on flights and fly international flights, fly within your country, you don't know that is a higher risk? That is a higher risk. The risk of flying by air is higher than even getting some money in Aurum. If something goes wrong, hey, your money's gone, you have your life, but something goes wrong up there, you're screwed. Your life is gone. So let us understand risk. We are all involved in risk every day. Everybody is involved in risk. Getting into your car to drive to work is risky. There are people that have driven off and they never got back home. You're deciding to go to bed is risky because there are people who've gone to bed and they never get up. So, but do you get scared of going to bed and saying, I don't like taking risk, I will not sleep? Come on. Or would you say you're going to take a flight to another destination? Hey, you're going to take the risk because you have to get there. So that is the life we live. So when it comes to the online business, you need to look at the pedigree of the person running points. Who are the people running the platform? Who did they say they are? Is there proof of who they say they are? What is their pedigree? How many businesses have they run? Most times they will just come up, a couple of people who like network marketing will come up, open a company and start telling you all sorts of things. They've never really created solutions. So remember this. When you're thinking of risk, you're coming to a fintech innovative platform that is led by somebody of pedigree. And this person has been doing this for 2 years. This company has been running trading for 2 years. And all you have to do to come on board the platform is to pay a subscription fee for 1 year. Annual subscription fee, $20. Actually, $19.99. Please take note. When you pay the subscription fee, and you're using one of the solutions, if you want to use another ecosystem solution, you don't need to pay another subscription fee, okay? The subscription fee of $19.99 gives you access to use all the tools, all the technologies, no matter the ones that they bring tomorrow, whatever they bring, you have access to use all of them. And a subscription is just $19.99. So like I said, because of the years of trading, over 2 years, you're coming to a platform that's been systematic at what they do, intelligent, and been transparent in financial inclusion. All right? Financial inclusion, making you make money. Making you make money. That is what we're here to do, to bring you into the blockchain space. Bring you in an easy way for you to make money. Ladies and gentlemen, Aurum has cracked the code. The platforms that we have been trying to get to do things right, Aurum has cracked the code. So this is just screenshot showing you the years of trading. Here, the platform was still testing itself and all that. But from December 2023, the EXAI board started trading big time. And who were they trading for? They were trading for big boys. Top investors who could drop 500,000, 900,000, $1 million. Those are the people they were trading for. All right. Remember, Aurum is a fintech platform. It is not a network marketing company. So for 2 years, they have been trading. But can you guess how many numbers or members they are? About 50,000 members. All right. So how come for 2 years, only 50,000 members? Yes, because there was really no drive for recruiting. They were focused on building the technology. And now the technology is built, they have said, okay, let's add an exchange. An exchange needs a community, so let's build a community. And that is how you and I have the privilege of hearing about Aurum. If not for the need for the exchange and creating a community, you and I would not hear of Aurum. We wouldn't hear. The multimillionaires we know. They will tell their friends. They will put in the money and be trading. But you and I would not know. That's how crazy life is. But we really are grateful for Aurum Foundation deciding to make this open for everyone to participate. So remember, the $20 goes straight to the company. Nothing from there is paid to anybody. Just go straight to the company so that it's affordable for anyone to get started. The first technology in the ecosystem is the EXAI bot, and we tell you, get started with the EXAI bot and enjoy the experience. This EXAI bot trades the spot market. The spot market is safe, relatively safe. It trades coins that are stable, all right? Top 20 coins, and it uses stop loss, all right? It uses stop losses. That is the beautiful thing you need to know. So that's how we share losses. When lots of trades hit stop loss, we share the loss for that day. In other words, our returns is low. That's how we share the loss. We have low returns on the day when the market is pretty bad, but we're always profitable, but maybe with the lower results. Then when the market is good, great, we have amazing results and we share the profit. And I'm going to show you how all that is done in a moment. So let's talk about the 2025 annual result of the EXAI bot. All right. So the EXAI bot has been an amazing tool. In 2025, it did a whooping 209%. That's huge, ladies and gentlemen. 209%. I asked you a question. Are you happy with your bank? That's a simple question, but it's critical. Because where you keep your money in your bank and you're getting nothing, it means you need to rethink and look for alternatives where you can grow your capital. So throughout 2025, Donald Trump was doing his thing. The market was crashing. Russia, Ukraine, everybody was acting. Israel, Palestine, everybody was doing one thing or the other. The market was tumbling from time to time. But guess what? The EXAI bot still did 209% consistently. So the only thing here is some people will go to AI and AI will tell them you can never trade consistently. Listen, for you to trade consistently, you need a good way of determining your entry, a good way of determining your exit, a good way of determining your take profit, and a way to ensure that anything that becomes positive never goes into negative. That's it. The reason why people fail as manual traders is because they are not disciplined enough. People prefer to be praying instead of looking at the market like a robot. When the market is green, take a profit and get out. When it's red, you should have your target. If it gets here, I'm out. But humans would rather say, I'm a prayer warrior. Father, Lord, take the trade in my direction. And then before you know it, their trade is messed up. So it's possible to have consistent results if you use AI instead of using manual methods. And that's why we're here to tell you AI changes the game. All right, so this is the 2025 annual results again, month by month breakdown. You can see the best performing month was August. Yeah, and that was the month I started with Aurum Foundation. So I experienced August results, I experienced September, October, November, December. Yes, exactly. We experienced all these. There are those who experience higher results in earlier months. But hey, we didn't hear of Aurum then. Some people were there. They kept quiet. They didn't tell their friends. They were selfish. They said, oh, let me be sure. Let me be sure. Let me trade for 9 months before I can tell somebody. I don't want people to lose their money. Come on. And that's why we had of Aurum late in August. But it's fine. It's great. We're here and we're proud of what we are able to achieve. So let's talk about the profit sharing formula. Now, you make money from Aurum. Whatever profit is made, you get a percentage of it. Whatever profit is made with your capital, you get a percentage of it. Your percentage will be higher if your trading capital is higher. Your percentage will be lower if your trading capital is lower. So look at this breakdown. A person trading with $50,000 or $90,000 will make about 16.62 per month. This is per month. While somebody trading with $25,000 or 40 will make 15.74. And somebody trading with $10,000 or 20 will make 14.87. So what's the difference? The difference is this. Whatever profit is made for $50,000, $90,000, the company will take 5% and give you 95. But if you trade with a lower capital of $25,000, $40,000, the platform will take 10%. See, it takes more when your capital is lower as compared to 5% when your capital was higher. If you go lower again, the platform will take 15%, give you 85. If you go lower to 5,000, they'll take 20%, give you 80. If you go lower to $2,500, they'll take 25%, give you 75. You see, $2,500, we're making 13.12% per month. All right. So just imagine yourself, instead of making 13.99 with $5,000, you will now realize that people who are doing $100 trading will just realize, oh, we are playing small, right? You'll be making only 10.49, but that's fine. You make between 10.49 and 16.62. That is the profit sharing. Remember, I've already spoken about the loss sharing. In other words, days where the market is not too good, we have lower profits shared. We have good trades that same day. We always win every day, but the result will be lower. So this is the cascaded picture showing you exactly how 4 people can be in Aurum and they're having different returns on capital because they're in different brackets. Remember, there's no package in Aurum. There's no package. Some platforms will tell you if you buy $1,000 package and you earn up to 4x, then you have to reinvest. No, nothing like that here. Those are Ponzi schemes. Nothing like that here. All right, just come with your package, your capital, deposit it, and cash out for life. Deposit once, cash out forever. That's what it is. Deposit once and keep cashing out forever. So back to the question, is 10 to 16.917% impossible? Because again, somebody took my videos, put it online on AI, and the AI said it's not possible to be making 10 to 17% monthly consistently. And I know that's not true. So here's an example of ADA. In a space of 20 days, it made 70% jump. Just 20 days to go from here to here. 70% in a month. So please take note. You can make 17% easily on the blockchain. The lack of discipline of humans makes them make mistakes. But when you have AI does not pray. AI does not pray to God to turn the market in its favor. When the market hits its loss point, it takes the loss without emotions. Humans will say, do I exit it? Do I close it? Father, Lord, intervene. What are you praying for? The market is the market. I mean, just get out of the market. Take your decision. That's why we say with AI, you can have consistent results. Humans too do have consistent results, but those are humans who have traded for years and who have developed discipline. All right. So please, if AI tells you, if any AI, ChatGPT or whatever tells you, oh, it's impossible, listen, ladies and gentlemen, understand this. It is possible. And this chart is just an example to show you that. How can you speed up your results in Aurum? You can speed up your results by applying compounding. Now, compound interest is one of the miracles of the world, yeah, and it helps you grow your capital faster. So here's what you need to know. An example, an account with $10,000. Within 4 months of compounding, all right, within 4 months of compounding, boom, it had made $20,000. So how do you compound? Simply by clicking on the reinvest button. Once it's green, you're in compounding mode. By default, it's not green, it is off. So remember, there is no floating loss in Aurum. There's no floating losses. We use tight stop losses. So you don't have that chance of floating. Floating is rubbish. All right. If you're coming from an environment where you have floating losses, that is manual trading. That's not AI. Real AI trading doesn't tolerate floating losses. All right. It's quick to get in, get out. If you look at most of Aurum trades, they happen within 5 minutes and it's done. 5 minutes is done. You don't have to do any silly floating losses. This is real AI here, not kindergarten software. So remember, the reverse button is put in off mode. It's not green. You just put it on when you want to compound. Remember, it's not compulsory to compound. If you know you need money to pay your children's school fees to feed yourself, please just turn off compounding and cash out. All right, just come in big, turn off compounding, and enjoy the process. So this slide here is just trying to tell you, hey, how much capital should you start with? Stop asking the question, what is the minimum? Okay, maybe for head knowledge, no problem, you can ask. But when you're talking about a decision to get started, don't ask what's the minimum. Ask what is the optimal point to start. What is the best capital for you to get started with? You have to think big. So I will ask you this question. How much in dollars will you earn every month? This is monthly income. This percentage is monthly. How much in capital profits in dollars would you earn every month to feel happy? Will earning $20 a month make you feel happy? For some people, no. People that are in that band, they will say, oh, it's slow, it's slow, it's slow. Will earning $122 make you happy? If the answer is yes, then $1,000 is okay for you to start. Will earning $1,480 be what you need? In that case, you need to be at $10,000. With $10,000 trading capital, you'll be making this and even more. These are very, very conservative results, okay? Conservative results, because most times the system performs even brighter than what figures you have here, all right? And if you are somebody that needs $3,900 to feel excited, then you need to start thinking of getting on $25,000, okay? But remember, you don't have to come in big at once. It's okay to come in low. You can come in with $200, $100, just to study the system, because I have understood that your confidence in the system is what determines your level. So you can come in, study the system, understand who Brian Benson is. That's the first thing you need to understand. Understand who Brian Benson really is. All right? Understand that. And when you understand that, then look at the video of the trades where they showed you the 6 months trading results on KuCoin and OKX. And when you understand that, then just start enjoying your experience and share with your friends if you can. But all of this income, let me say this clearly, all of this income here has nothing to do with inviting people. All right? All of this income here has nothing to do with inviting people. You don't have to invite anyone. And I keep saying it. You don't have to recruit anyone. You don't have to invite anyone. This is a fintech company. It is a fintech company. You see, your financial destiny, you are the one that will stop yourself from getting you to your destiny. You're thinking, village people will not come stop you. You are the one that will stop yourself. You are the one that will stop yourself. You are the one that will stop yourself because you keep focusing on your past instead of understanding the difference between your past and your future. Instead of appreciating the difference between the platforms you've been a part of and Aurum. Instead of recognizing that all the platforms that you've lost money, there was no legit, solid, and somebody who's a technocrat as CEO. You just had, a couple of criminals coming to pretend as CEOs. Yeah. It doesn't matter which country they come from, China, whatever, India. Most of those people have no pedigree, and you never knew. But here we have a CEO that is solid. So that's one key thing to remember. And then come in big, but you can start small. When you start small, investigate the platform and then top up. You can top up several times a day. You can top up 1,000,000 times a day. You can top up with $10. You can top up with $20. You can see Aurum as a savings platform. This is the Aurum Neobank. The Aurum Neobank is going to be the best bank you will experience. You're going to love Aurum Neobank better than your bank. All right. Remember, I asked you the question, are you happy with your bank? Most people are not. You will love Aurum Neobank. One thing you need to note on this slide too is the higher the capital, the faster you make 100% of your capital. That's what I mean by risk-free. The higher the capital, the faster you make 100% of your capital. Amazing. If you're trading with $50,000 in 6 months, you've made your $50,000 back. And guess what? You don't have to top up. Just keep cashing out. Every 6 months, you make $50,000. Every 6 months, you make another $50,000. So I would tell you, if you have the financial muscle and you have studied the platform, you have the confidence, you come in within your financial muscle, you can even go for $100,000 trading capital. Guess what? When you go for $100,000 trading capital, every month you'll be making $100,000. Within the first 6 months, you would have made $100,000, and every 6 months you'll be making $100,000. That is it. Play within your financial muscle, okay? Don't compare yourself to anyone, but the bigger you get in, the better for you. And if you choose to start small, study the platform. Don't just put $100 and go to sleep. Study the platform and understand what makes Aurum tick so that you can change your financial destiny and head to the destiny that you deserve. That is what we encourage you to do. And once again, I'm going to emphasize here because some people, don't hear when you say there is no bringing in of people to make this money. All right. Okay. There is no bringing in of people to make this money. This money is pure trading. And that's the beauty of it. So let's talk about the power of compounding. If you compound $1,000 for 3 years, do you know that you will have $355,000? Amazing. So let me explain. You take $1,000, you compound it for 3 years. That will give you $178,000. So your base capital has now grown from $1,000 over 3 years to $178,000. Now, this is the next step. Every year after you've compounded for 3 years, you stop compounding and you'll be making $355,000. So with your sacrifice of $1,000 plus 3 years of patience, you can change your financial destiny. But hey, you don't have to compound for 3 years. Remember, this is just like telling you what's possible. You can decide to compound every 2 weeks. Compound for 2 weeks, cash out for 2 weeks, okay? Compound for 2 months, cash out for 1 month. Or compound for 1 month, cash out for 1 month. You compound in January, February, you cash out. March, you compound. April, you cash out. Just play around with it. Depend on how much money you need for your day-to-day living. Some people can say, oh, I'll compound for 3 months and I'll cash out for 1 month. So you cash out 3 times in a year. And before you know it, you will achieve your financial destination. Same thing for $500, compounding for 5 years. Who wants to be a millionaire? $500 for your children, for university education. You take the chance, put it in Aurum. You trust Brian Benson and say, Brian Benson, I think you got something solid going here. $500. My kids are due for university education in the next 5-6 years. Hey, 5 years, you have $3.4 million. You can send them to any school of your choice. Yeah. And every year with that $3.5 million, you will be generating $6.9 million. It's amazing. It just took $500 and 5 years of patience. 5 years will come and go. You're getting older. Do you want to be 75 and be cracking your head of how to meet some bills? No. If you've heard of Aurum, that should not be your destiny. One of the other tools of the ecosystem is the Zeus bot. This is an amazing tool. Remember, Aurum is an ecosystem. This is another bot that is life-changing. It's a bot that gives you profit in the name of the coin that you dropped into it. Profit in the name of the coin that you dropped into it. What are the coins that you can drop here? BTC, Ethereum, BNB, Pepe, and Doge. Those 5 coins are what you can load on the Zeus bot. If you load BTC, you'll be generating more BTC. If you load Pepe, you'll be generating more Pepe. So this is the 2025 performance review. All right. By the way, please take note. The Zeus bot was launched in the Q4 of 2024. Remember, we told you this platform did not start trading today. They have created these solutions even before we heard of Aurum. All right. So the Zeus bot in 2025 performed wonders. Remember, different coins have different volatility. BTC had 83%. Ethereum did 106% for the year. Doge did 148%. Pepe did 149. BNB did 103. Understand what this means. It means that if you bought 10 million Pepe and you were waiting for the bull run to come, your 10 million Pepe would have turned to 20 or 30 million. All right, let's just say 30 million Pepe. Your 20 million Pepe with compounding and all that would have turned to 30 million Pepe, and you are still waiting for the bull run. So whenever the bull run does come, you're not going to be making profits on 10 million Pepe anymore. You'll be making 3 times the results. That is the Zeus bot is the best way of waiting for the bull run. And it's the bot you're going to be able to see how Aurum trades. This Zeus bot, make sure you get involved in it. Another bot in the ecosystem is the EXAI bot. See, the hands are folded. Come on. The EXAI bot. This one, the Zeus bot, ever ready. The EXAI bot. Launched in the Q1 of 2025. It has delivered over 70%. All right. So launched Q1 of 2025, delivered 70%. So this year, at the end of the year, Aurum Foundation will tell us the performance of this bot. We are doing retrading here, guys. Get involved and enjoy the process. AI is here to stay. People who use AI will replace people who don't use AI in your offices, in trading, in everything you do. One of the other ecosystem tools we have is the Visa card. The Visa card is so powerful. It's used all over the world. There are people that use the Visa card to travel, shop, and do whatever they want. So here's an example in Thailand.
This is Michael. This is a beautiful lady, Nida from Marriott. Now we will see. Also, machen wir besser in Deutsch, ne? Brandneue Aurum Visa Card.
Tap one time.
Klick. Okay. Brauchst du einen Beleg? Nein. Was passiert jetzt hier? Sale, Receiving, Receipt. Wait. Super. All done.
Yeah. This one for you.
Micha, geiler Laden oder geiler Laden? Thank you, Kapkun Krab.
Oh, the excitement here always gets at me. Like, thank you, Kapkun Krab.
This is my.
All right, so this is Leo Share using the card. You're going to see 2 instances where he uses the card. The card works. Aurum works.
What's going on, Coach Namdi? How's it going? As I promised you, I wanted to show you that I do indeed have one of the ecosystem of Aurum, and that is the debit card. We're here in Dubai, as you can see behind me, Burj Khalifa. Today is December 5th, and I'm about to buy family dinner. Let's go ahead and tap right here. Show the camera to see it worked. AED. Just come lower so she can see that it worked. No, the camera, not to me. So she can see. Oh, I need to be a pin. Okay. Oh wait.
It works.
And there we go. Aurum ecosystem, debit card, freedom. Take care, everyone. What's going on?
All right, so here's another video of the card being used on an ATM machine.
All right, Coach Namdi, good afternoon to you. Remember yesterday, I promised you I was going to take the Aurum debit card. You saw me yesterday with the family. I used the card on the point of sale terminal today, 6th of December, we're going to take out some money with Aurum. Follow me. You have to remind me of the PIN number.
You have to move the camera a little bit for this one.
All right, let's go. Let's see this one in action. Should get some money out here. I'm probably going to take about $1,000. All right, I'm going to take $1,000. Here we go. I'm going to go with local currency. There we go. I can hear the machine. I can hear it giving me that freedom. All right, what's the card? What's the card? Take it slowly. Aurum. And here's the money. Yalla. All right. There we go. So 2 days in a row, 2 separate days. 5th of December, we used it to pay for a family dinner. Clicking it on the point of sale terminal. Today, 6th of December, we used it to take out money from the ATM. This is freedom. Take care, everybody.
Absolutely. Aurum gives you freedom. By the way, most of the cards, a couple of us have gotten the cards. And so over the weeks to come, you're going to be seeing a lot of videos of the card being used in different places in Africa. And, so there's proof of the card's operations. Withdrawals are sweet, reliable, consistent. All you need to know is 1% charge on whatever you're withdrawing, 1% plus $1, and withdrawals are sharp. All right, so what are some of key achievements of Aurum over the 2023 to 2025? All right, understand that you're coming to a platform that's been operating since 2023. So people don't believe it. It's fit for market, product fit for market. They took their time. They built this technology. This is the first AI finance platform. Well, right now they're trading with over $90 million. All right, $90 million trading. And the arbitrage with the flash loans had delivered about $15 million profit. All right, we have 50,000 members now in about 2 years. 50,000 members. So you can imagine, we haven't started. We haven't started Aurum. Many persons haven't started Aurum. So you are very early. If you listen to my voice right now, understand that you are very early. And we have about 5,000 plus cards ready to be shipped to people. Some have gotten it, others will get it. So you can imagine these are huge achievements by Aurum. And it's a pleasure to be a part of this amazing opportunity. So I really encourage you to join us. And for those in countries like United States, there will be entry to the United States market later this year. All right. Expect that regulatory entry. So there's a couple of things they have to meet up when it comes to regulations. And then you can get into the US market officially. But for now, people who want to join in, of course, they have technologies they can use to get started while they expect that entry to the US market. See, the company doesn't talk and tell stories. When they talk something, when they say something, they've already gone far in getting it done. So they are going to get it done this year. I've seen this company. They said we're going to build an exchange, and they built it. We've seen so many things. We're going to get into the US market. It's one of the largest and most important markets. So get ready if you're in the US to build this amazing business. All right. It's time to think big. Here's a video that's going to blow your mind if you're coming here for the first time. Don't play small.
Hi everyone, so we're just having a lunch break right now, me and some leaders, and interestingly we have Abdul here with us. Now Abdul is one of the first Nigerians that invested in Aurum, and he has some interesting things to share with us. Abdul, can you tell us why you were interested in Aurum?
Obviously the card really motivated me, and I know that there is no scam since this card is connected to the bank. So on my expenses now, because I always travel, so the ticket, the hotel, the shopping we did with my card. This is what motivated me to invest heavily on this program.
Awesome. So now tell me about it. How much did you start with? Yes. How much did you start with?
What do you have?
How much did you start with?
Obviously, I started with less than $1,000. But now, in Naira, I have more than 4 billion inside.
Did you hear that? Abdul says he has
billion naira.
more than 4 billion naira inside this business.
With a B.
With a B.
Yeah,
with a
big
B.
B, big B.
A big B.
Yeah.
Big
Now
B.
that shows confidence in the business.
Wow, that's
okay, so you were
that's
talking about
amazing.
Zeus
So
as
my
well.
Nigerian people, you need to wake up. This is a real opportunity for us to accumulate, to invest heavily, and to trust the process. There is nothing hidden on this program.
Awesome.
I started in April. I never thought I would meet something in this crypto space like this company. I never thought in my wildest dream. But obviously it is happening. We have been to many seminars. We have been to Thailand, to Turkey. Now we are in Dubai. So you have to trust the process. So next one you will be there and see yourself.
So Abdul was talking about Zeus and was saying,
It's very
you
good
know,
also.
yeah.
Because I have seen now CEO
Yeah.
have just shown us that we made about 89%.
Yeah,
And we just started, I think, in the third quarter of this year.
exactly.
So
Exactly.
it's a very good investment as well because the crypto is always increasing. We have a dream
Indeed.
that Bitcoin will reach 1 million one day.
Yeah.
Ethereum,
Yeah.
Doge, which one is the other one?
Pepe did quite a lot. The percentage Pepe did over 149. Yes, that's
So
huge.
it's better you also invest in that one.
You were saying something about how much you were making from Zeus, you know,
Around $42,000 every month.
every month.
Every month.
Can you
And I
beat that
never
just
even
on
withdraw. I
Zeus?
didn't withdraw it.
Wow.
Oh my goodness!
Because
Can
I
you?
trust the
Just
process.
compounding.
I mean,
Always compounded.
Abdul is making over $42,000 on Zeus alone every month.
Every month.
No way. Abdul, can you please share? Please, Abdul, can you even just share? Like, how much do you make from X? That's EX
Yeah,
boss right now.
on average, every day I made on average $20,000.
Every day.
Every day.
No way.
And this is half of the account.
Abdul says this is. Go ahead, please tell me. Tell me, this is half of the account.
Yeah, it's for 3 days and half of the account of our account because some will withdraw, some will compound. So these are the withdrawal account.
You don't say.
You know, we made a withdrawal, but yet to be sent. I think for today. But this is for from Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Wow. Wow. He said if you compound in 4 months, you can make 120%. And he'll also catch that. That's a strong one then. Compounding is very high.
So that's the beauty of the opportunity, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, this is huge. The opportunity is there. If you keep thinking small, you'll be wondering, oh, why am I suffering? Why is my own different? Come on, ladies and gentlemen, the opportunity is there. The opportunity is there. You have to stop thinking small. You have to think big. How much do you need to escape poverty? Set your targets. Then double it, and then double it again. Let the figure scare you. Then begin the journey with Aurum. Top up, top up, top up. It's a race to break poverty. The only person that can stop you, ladies and gentlemen, it is you. Nobody else can stop you from succeeding in Aurum. Nobody else. It is only you that will stop yourself. When you keep playing small, you stay on $100, you refuse to top up, then you will keep staying small while others are changing their lives. Imagine making $42,000 a month from the Zeus bot and then making $20,000 a day from the EXAI bot. In your local currency, $20,000 a day is 29 million. What will you do with 29 million of your local currency every single day? Imagine that lifestyle. You can attain it. You have to break away from poverty. The spirit of poverty has to leave your family. You have to believe you can win. The ecosystem is connected to Visa. Ask yourself this question. How come Visa gave a card that people can spend up to $300,000 without KYC to a platform? It is Brian Benson's connection now. You need to understand that these guys are finance blockchain professionals at the toppest level, so they can get such things done. Visa knows more about Aurum than you know Aurum. You trust Visa, right? Because you use their cards. Okay, now take some of the trust you have for Visa and sprinkle it on Aurum. Then go big. Take some of the trust you have on Visa, sprinkle it on Aurum, then go big. because Visa knows Aurum, but you don't understand Aurum. I don't want you to miss out on this opportunity. There are no village people trying to stop you from growing, from succeeding. Highest thing people can do is laugh at you. They will laugh at you, all right? Especially when you become part of the partner program, all right? So who become part of the partner program? The partner program, let me use the next 5 minutes to talk about it briefly. It's optional. It's optional. You don't have to do it. The partner program is for leaders, businessmen and women, people that say, I want to run a business on Aurum. So it's not for everybody. When you say, I want to run a business on Aurum, then you can change your story. Here's what can happen to you. Listen to Brian Benson's interview with Wendy O.
If you had to describe Aurum's long-term mission in one simple sentence, what would it be?
Well, this is an easy one because this is something that we're really focused on, and one of the reasons that I'm happy to be the CEO here, but we're focused on creating 1,000 millionaires. And so we want to create, a billion-dollar company, and the easiest math I can think of is 1,000 million is a billion, right? So if we have 1,000 millionaires that have earned that through our platform, I feel like that's going to be a job well done. So yeah, we want to create 1,000 millionaires.
Exactly. These $1,000 millionaires, they are leaders. That's one thing I want to tell you. They are not followers. The 1,000 persons, by the way, 1,000 is not a cap, because I'm sure he might likely create 5,000 over time, if not 10,000, with what I see Aurum doing. But the 1,000 millionaires, anybody that will make $1 million from Aurum is not a follower, it's a leader. A leader is a person who leads by example. You set the example for the team. You do whatever the team is trying to do, you do it more consistently. That's a leader. So building Aurum is optional, but if you decide to share the opportunity, you have a chance to change your financial story. It's an amazing opportunity. I cannot overemphasize it. It is an amazing opportunity. Multiple ways to earn income based on levels. Now, when you step into Aurum and you want to be a partner, everybody can be a partner, but it's optional. You have the capability in your back office to be a partner, to make that money. You have a partner section. When you decide to be a partner, you are deciding to work for yourself. Do you know what it is to work for yourself? You are in business for yourself. So you say, I want to sell Aurum. Now, when you are doing this, some people will laugh at you. That's the first thing you need to accept. And that is why most people cannot be leaders. Some people will laugh at you, especially if you're trying for the first time. They say, oh, you've come again. Oh, you've come again. Oh, you want to introduce me to the next scam. People who think they know better than you will ignore you and look down on you. If you can tolerate that, fire on. See, these people cannot stop you from success. They can only laugh at you. They can only misunderstand or think you are just joking. But you know what Brian Benson wants to achieve. You trust Brian Benson, you trust Visa, you trust Aurum, and then you go crazy. Now, if you do that, you go like a maniac, building your Aurum business. By the time you hit $1 million, those people will come to you. They'll be like, wow. Also, you're just driving this your Jeep. You're not dropped the Jeep and picked it. Everybody's driving a smaller car now. You're driving your SUV. They look at you, wow. In this office, you're still driving your SUV. How come? How are you fueling it? I see you're not even driving the smaller car. Why? The gas is not your problem. All right? They'll be looking at you. You want to earn in dollars. How do you do it? They'll come to you. By that time, you've made history and you've transformed your life. That is the only thing. Nobody can stop you. In fact, let people hate you for being in Aurum. The more they hate you, the more they promote you. Haters are promoters of your business. So if people are criticizing you, oh, you got into Aurum, oh, enjoy it, because they are firing you up. For everybody that, misunderstands you or laughs at you, just tell yourself, hey, I'm going to go for that $1 million. I'm going to come back for you. Now, if you decide to do this, you go through the ranks of Nova, Voyager, Vanguard, Vanguard Pro, Nexus, Oracle, Prime. Let me just tell you a little story, okay? Without going into too much details. If you're a Voyager, that is when you start feeling a little bit of the Aurum money. As a Nova, you are a novice to Aurum money. Don't stay as Nova for long. Quickly get a team that is trading with 7,500 so you can get into Voyager. If you stay in Nova for long, you will feel that there's no money in Aurum and you might give up. Get into Voyager, then you start seeing the money coming. Whatever you see as cash flow in Voyager is a joke, right? It's a joke. Whatever you see as Vanguard cash flow is a joke. Whatever you see as Vanguard Pro cash flow, you're going to be feeling you're making money, it's still a joke. When you start changing your financial story, is from Nexus. When you hit Nexus, oh my goodness, you say, is this what it is? Is this how solid it is? Oh, the sacrifices I've made, all the laughter I have tolerated, is this where I am now? And then you start paying your bills, and then you get into Oracle. Oh, you double of Nexus. You are a double of Nexus. You are doing double of whatever a Nexus can do. That is where you transform your life. And as an Oracle, you become a shareholder, getting the quarterly shareholder bonus. Then you get to Prime. When you are in Prime, you have defeated poverty. If you are a Prime, you have defeated poverty. I can guarantee that for you. All right? You have defeated poverty. But then you have the next step. You have to get to Elite. And when you get to Elite, you are somebody that will say, hey, welcome to wealth. From Elite, you start smelling wealth. You know, from Voyager to Prime, you are escaping poverty. From wealth, from Elite, you are chasing wealth. In fact, wealth will be pulling you up. You're not chasing it. It will be pulling you because you've built the foundation. It will be pulling you to Magna. It will pull you into Mitos, to pull you into Legend. Nothing can stop you from succeeding in Aurum except you decide to stop yourself. You are the only one that can prevent yourself. If you allow people's side talk to distract you from your destination, listen, look at your kids. What has been your prayer points? What kind of school do you want to put them into? Aurum will change your financial story. I am telling you, get into Aurum and be a maniac in Aurum, and your finances will transform. And look at people making $97,000, $48,000. Aurum will be a blessing to you. We have a solid CEO. We have an ROC that is reasonable. We have a hands-free trading, nothing for you to do, no plotting, no analysis, just cash out. We have Visa Card. Visa Card knows Aurum. We're confident. Multiple ways to make money. Subscription fee is very affordable. Less 50,000 members. Oh, when I joined Aurum, we were like less than 20,000 members. Now we're 50,000 members, and we make money 7 days a week. Life is not supposed to be so difficult. You are the one analyzing, and you stay in the same place. Hey, Maldives event, ladies and gentlemen, Maldives event is coming up on the 16th to 19th of April. As a team, we can achieve the Maldives event. What do we need? Let's bring in $250,000 in your structure between generation 1 and 7. Because most of us are building a network. So let's push and achieve between generation 1 and 7, $250,000, and you will be in Maldives. Take note, if you achieve $250,000, it means somebody in your structure would likely have also achieved it. So the network qualification is 50 seats. We need to move fast before those seats get filled up. If they get filled up, of course, doors close. It's Maldives, just 150 seats. And of course, if you can directly sponsor $50,000, you also get to achieve that. And if you can directly sponsor $100,000, you get to be the VIP level. All right. This is how we get to Maldives and sharing that amazing experience. All right. So that's my presentation. You've listened to me. You're super excited. You know there's money here. It's your brain that's going to stop you. That is why I put this video, to inspire you, not to manipulate you, but to help you to get rid of something.
I know your problem. You got a Bruno in your head.
A Bruno?
Yeah. I get one too sometimes. Alberto, you can't. Alberto, you're gonna die. Alberto, don't put that in your mouth. Luca, it's simple. Don't listen to stupid Bruno.
Why is his name Bruno?
I don't care. It doesn't matter. Call him whatever you want. Shut him up. Say, Silenzio Bruno.
Silenzio Bruno.
Louder. Silenzio Bruno.
Silenzio Bruno.
Silenzio Bruno.
Silenzio Bruno.
Can you still hear him?
Nope, just you.
So Bruno is a voice in your head that tells you if you do Aurum, you will die. If you do Aurum, you'll be finished. If you do Aurum, oh my God, you will be... Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Taking a flight is more risky than getting involved in Aurum. So get started and enjoy the experience. Thank you very much for joining me on this presentation. Remember, it's a journey. You can get to $1 million either by topping up and compounding, or you can get to $1 million by building a team. Whatever works for you, believe in Aurum. Step on the miracle mat. Aurum is like a miracle mat. You step on it and say, change my life. take me to $1 million, and Aurum will get it done. Remember, in life, you get whatever you focus on. If you focus on problems, you will keep getting problems. If you focus on amazing solutions, you keep experiencing amazing results. Aurum is an amazing platform. Focus on Aurum.